this review is a long time coming. In what became my little King story review, I mentioned that it was just like SpongeBob. You know, just being a bit weird. But just like SpongeBob, too much of it can be horrible for the show. And for a time, Cartoon Network has been intent in cramming it down our throats back then, and now will continue to cram it down our throats, because Skylar Page is Skylar Page. Oh my god, that frickin' bad? Well, the writers will take over from him, right? Of course, they're the ones that made Clarence the relatable show that it is today instead of Skylar Page, who just provided the voice and character designs. Whether or not it'll get a second season, now that the damage has been done, we're just gonna have to wait and see. And with that out of the way, we can finally get a taste of everybody's Uncle Grandpa at long fucking last. Took 4 reviews, but it was finally worth it. Ladies and gentlemen of Mob, time to riot loose with a fandom arson of Uncle Grandpa episode 20, Big in Japan. Belts up, gang. We're about to land. After we see 2 SpongeBob veterans and... we start off in Japan like any anime should. Here we make a little boy who's trying to make a monster movie. And just when he is about to give up on his dream, in pimps Uncle Grandpa.
Good morning, Japan!
Yeah, the Super Sentai gathering is that-a-way, Uncle Grandpa.
Akira! What's going on, buddy?
Oh, hey, Uncle Grandpa! Welcome to Japan. It's so cool to finally meet you.
I'm really sorry, son, but I don't speak Japanese!
Get it? Japanese kids speaking English? It's funny. You should laugh. Laugh now. So the boy, Akira, wants to develop a monster movie with Uncle Grandpa. And naturally, Yuji is hyped. He joins the crew, but there's one small problem. They're missing the giant monster. Naturally, Mr. Gus applies for the job because he's one of the most talented actors out there.
But I'm the one with the most talent here.
You've been waiting these 4 reviews to bust out that reference, didn't you? You have no idea. There's just one small problem. This character is just too small.
We need to make you gianter! Now swallow this giant pill!
Problem solved. Now that they got the big green monster, it's time to start filming. To make Mr. Gus stomp around the city, Yuji and Pizza Steve try to tickle his feet. And slowly but surely, the plan works. As your typical Godzilla fare, destruction ensues. They move on to fire breathing with some hot sauce. Chaos to follow. Why did I paraphrase Marvel? And then comes
The monster death scene.
The death scene, huh? Now you guys gonna actually take my acting seriously this time?
Don't worry, Mr. Gus. All your scenes are coming out really great.
Then Pizza Steve blasts him with a rocket launcher. Like you do with your standard Megward the Wizard, but unlike the rest, he died like their pests. Cue the funeral.
Thank you all for coming. We are gathered here today not to celebrate death, but rather to celebrate life.
Thump thump. Thump thump. Thump thump. Thump thump. Hey, Wingman. You alright, buddy? Can I get you anything? Something? Wakakun, are you alright, buddy? Wakakun? Wingman! Oh, Jesus, God, I know where this is going.
Today, when When we look at Mr. Gus, all we see is a dead dinosaur in a pine box. But Mr. Gus used to be so much more than that. Mr. Gus used to be alive. And Mr. Gus used to be a great friend. Whenever I looked into Mr. Gus's eyes, I saw a kind, warm soul staring back at me.
You know, looking back, I really should have spent more time with Takashi than when I had the chance. But with pressure at work, I just couldn't find the proper time. Oh, Takashi, why?
Oh, hello. Flashback?
Takashi, he's really dead, right?
Mom. Dad, I'm right here. I'm your son, damn it. Look at me. I'm right here, you bozos. Look at me. So after that big ball of depressing, Mr. Gus calls them out. Yes, he's still alive. They wouldn't kill off a main character in a kid's show. But heavens to Hillenburg, they try. And he stands impressed that they actually took his acting seriously. Leave it to Pizza Steve to fuck up the moment. Like so.
The undead walks the earth!
Mr. Gus is a zombie! Attack! Attack!
And so they bust out the chainsaws. Then we cut to months later, where Gus is watching his big screen debut with good old UG, whether he likes it or not. This episode is quite funny, and to be frank, I can see why Casey Alexander never wanted to do SpongeBob in the first place. He was only biding his time to find a better opportunity. So you can at least know that Uncle Grandpa is good. At times. Now keep in mind this review was completed on a Saturday, when I have my computer all to myself for the 28 hours a day I'm awake. So I wholly expect this video to be completely dated once I manage to post it on Friday. All I can say now is thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. But first, did you know I finished the Tube review and this review in the same weekend? Thanks Celestia for me.